to see if I am well audible. Thank you for your presence. I am streaming on LinkedIn and YouTube, and I've been aiming to increase my YouTube audience. As also LinkedIn sometimes bugs, and if it doesn't bug, it's okay. Feel free also to check my channel. I will share it later on my YouTube channel. Still bear with me. I'm not yet 100% perfect, but it is okay. I'm learning. So wish you are fine. Welcome to the ReFrench Your Brain, and hoping that I'm live right now on LinkedIn. So while I am waiting for LinkedIn to be live, and if it doesn't, I'm going to make it anyway and provide the link to LinkedIn, because it seems that LinkedIn, in my side, I was probably making it too late to be streamed on LinkedIn. So I don't know if I am live on LinkedIn. It doesn't seem live right now. It's good to know. So anyway, I'm going to move on and welcome. It either I win, either I learn. So if I fail today, it's first attempt in learning, and I pay attention about my words. That's really important. And anyway, I'm going to bear with me. I'm going to flip the script. So bear with me while because it seems that I am not live on LinkedIn. It is bugging, probably because I was too late on setting it up, and all is fine. So, drum roll. So the team replay that we'll watch. Thank you so much. And so, how are you feeling today? I am live. And yes, I am live. So that's amazing. It works on YouTube. It's already a good thing. I'm now going to share the link on LinkedIn. Bear with me. So the theme of today's session is about languages and cultures. And although there are main languages and probably and certainly dozens and hundreds and thousands of other languages spoken, the main languages are not fixed on time or on space. French, by instance, my mother tongue, is spoken in Belgium, France, Switzerland, Canada, and all around the world, and in Africa also. So although this is the main language, um, aside English and Spanish, there are many differences. So I'm just checking here. There is a LinkedIn bug. Yes, but I'm posting the YouTube so that I will move forward with the YouTube link. because this will happen anyway. So, French is spoken in many countries. And so there is the French version of France, of course, but there is also a French version of Belgium, of Switzerland, and Canada. That's a simple example. And I don't mention the accent. In UK, for instance, there is the English of UK and the English of US. In US and UK, there are probably dozens and dozens of different accents, like 17 accents in UK. So, and in France, even in France, there are multiple accents and multiple pronunciation and multiple words. There are multiple vocabularies. So, although there is the official US language, the official UK language, and also the official French from France, there are also subtleties in the countries and in the cultures. So, this session will be not as much interactive as before because I'm not in LinkedIn, but this is okay. This is done, and this is my learning. So, diving in the culture, French, um, it's good to know if you are willing to learn French, where are you going to evolve? Are you going to learn French to tap in traveling in France, in Canada, in Belgium? Or are you going to learn French just for France, the classic way? Because there is the Académie Française, the official dictionary, and there are also differences between the main two dictionaries that I know from French, the Larousse and the Robert. There are also differences in the English dictionaries. The official ones, I don't know. I think Webster, Oxford. I don't know all the English different dictionaries. I think the Harap's, but there are different vocabularies and things are evolving. If you were learning French 20, 30 years ago, there are differences. And I don't know about English. It sounds like the same in English. But in French, all the different layers of time and space are coexisting together. So it means that you have to compose with what you are learning. And at some point, you will, for instance, I will quote a simple example like UK and US. There are words with O and words with OU. I think about the neighbors, the colors, the flavors, savor the flavor, as Mr. Kenny will say, and also the different names and their meanings. I was thinking about Noni's anecdote about rubber, as she was learning the UK English and she came into US and she used the can you give me the rubber? Um, I want the rubber. And so no, it was an eraser, I think. So there are different words in different parts of the world in the main languages, like Spanish or Portuguese. So I'm going now to share you my screen about something that that will probably give you some insights. I found a website about the world map, and so let's see first is my screen tabs, but here we go. Here is my screen share, and here if we choose it's incredible French, and then there is the US, and in US they quote English and Spanish, but I'm sure that there are also the Chinese and many other languages. But of course, a bit to dive in France, you will see French and Basque also. Basque is part of the French, the France, Spain in France. In Spain, you will see Spanish, Catalan, and Basque. But I think there are other languages, but it's quite reductive. But here you see the difference. And in Switzerland, you will also the Swiss German, and you will see the Swiss German, but that is the version of Switzerland. And you will see also French, German, Italian. That's very interesting. So let's click Romanche. No trigger. Here, you see now I focus the map because I'm living in Belgium. And in Belgium, Dutch, French are the official language of Belgium, but I was not taught at school. I only learned at school French, Dutch, and English. But it's good to know when you are in a country which language they speak. And the French of Belgium is similar to the French. There are some subtleties. So here in UK, you see English and Welsh. Here you see Irish for Ireland. And here I think, let me check this. United Kingdom, they show all the different languages. So it's good to know, for instance, Swedish, it's easy, but at some point, it's not so easy sometimes. In Germany, German, but now the world tends to be more international. In Russia, Russian. So in Kazakhstan, Kazakh and Russian. In Saudi Arabia, Arabic. In Algeria, Arabic, Berber, and French. So it's very interesting that French is not only France, Switzerland, Belgium, Canada, Quebec, but also Algeria and Mali also. And let's see, Sudan, no. Chad, yes, Chad, and it's really strange that the flag of Chad is really sounds like a mix between Belgium and France, you know. So, and each country could have their own French. That's why I call them Frenches. So now I'm going to share you another map, and I'm going to close the room earlier because sadly with LinkedIn bugs I don't have any interaction, but it's okay. So that I can give you value for this unexpected empty session, but this is me showing up anyway. So now I'm going to share you another screen. And I think you have seen that previously already. Just checking that it works, okay? So you see here, I'm going to see if I can reduce it. Whoops. Please, technology works in my favor, thank you. So here, it's the world map. And you see most like Chinese, then Arabic, English, Russian, Spanish, French, Hindi. Although French is not so much really, but then what is interesting is that when you hear Spanish, are you thinking about Spain or are you thinking about South America? Because not only Spanish is spoken in the two parts, and in other countries like in US, there is also a great, huge Spanish community. That's why they are quoting Spanish in the language. But also, Spanish, when you are learning Spanish, do you want to learn Spanish from Spain or Spanish from South America? And if you are going in Spain, are you going to learn Spanish or Catalan or Basque? It depends on the region. If you are going to the north, you can also learn Basque. If you are going to Barcelona, you can also learn Catalan. And in Chinese, in India, I was learning that is that Chinese sounds like the shortcut to say what was about Mandarin. Yeah, Mandarin. Chinese is the synonym of Mandarin, but in China, if I extend the map, I don't know if I will see the nuances of Chinese, but Chinese is a macro language, and in the Chinese, there is not only Mandarin, but also Gan, Huizhu, Aka, Hakka, Jinyu, Minbei, Minnan, Puxian, Xiang, Wu, Cantonese, many sub-languages in the umbrella of Chinese. Obviously, when we are thinking Chinese, when we are thinking China, we are thinking Mandarin, but there are also people that are speaking Cantonese and Wu also and other languages. And same for Hindi. And it's such amazing, you know. What is amazing, my friends, is that Chinese is a macro language that contains many other languages inside. And Hindi sounds like it's the most taught language of India. I was thinking about that. Why does Hindi is so low? But it seems like Chinese and also I think the one that have created the map were probably having some biases because obviously there are some similarities, but Wu and Cantonese is not the same as Mandarin. Even there are similarities, there are differences. So why making Chinese as a macro language and not split it by Mandarin, Wu, or whatever? That's my question that I'm asking for myself, and that I'm also highlighting to you that Hindi, first, before knowing the diversity of India, I was thinking that Hindi was the one of the major languages of India, but it seems like not the same. I was really amazed to see Hindi um, just 4 times than Italian, for instance, or even less than English. But it's maybe because in India in India they are speaking also Urdu, and for instance, you see Telugu, India, but Chinese is for me synonym of Mandarin, but it's showing up as the umbrella of others. So it's like impressive. And you see like Chinese is spoken all around the world, and it just shown as one with umbrella language. And we see only China, but I'm sure that there are more people speaking Chinese than the people in China. And in Spanish, strangely, there are in Chinese that don't show I see. Yeah, they see also Taiwan, Malaysia, Hong Kong. Okay, but it seems like it's a language that is spoken most in China, and multiple bubbles that you see in there. Oops, sorry. But in Spanish, there are more fragmented bubbles. Speaking in Mexico, Argentina, Colombia, Honduras, Spain, and it seems like there are more Spanish speakers in Mexico than in Spain, and and United States also. So that's a map that is could be also, and one of the things that is even more impressive is that Portuguese is spoken way higher in South America than in Portugal. Portugal 20 million. So it's incredible. I was thinking there were more people in Portugal, but in Brazil there are 10 times more, and and in France, of course. But it's something impressive, this map. What do you think? And yeah, it's also even incredible, yeah, that it's incredible that and I think the map was referring to the native language, but anyway, I am speaking English right now, so I am not native English, but I am speaking English. So I think if we refer to native, how do we know who is speaking English natively or not? So for me, that's really food for thought. So thank you again for the people watching on replay. I was having a LinkedIn bug, but it will be a learn progress, and hope it's helpful. This, I think it will be a short session this time. And about cultures, I'm going to make probably this session an extra one next week, and to hear more from you, and to know more, and to be more effective the next time. So this was a short session, but I'm happy anyway to make things better and to hear from you also your feedback. And thank you again for the team replay. And by the way, thank you, Kevin, for your amazing show. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, everyone, for watching the replay. And so that's it for me today. And I'm going to make a huge announcement this week. And this one will be amazing. Amazing, amazing. So bye from now.